What can a person look like at 76? Most people will immediately imagine gray hair, fatigue, slowness, and constant conversations about age, but there are people who literally break this pattern. Today we will talk about a woman who at 76 looks so young and energetic that millions of people around the world are asking one question: what is her secret? It's about Vera Wang. She continues to work as a model, follows modern trends, leads an active life, and demonstrates a level of energy that people half her age can envy. And the most interesting thing is that its secrets are accessible to almost everyone. In this video, we will analyze the principles that help her maintain youth, health, and vitality even at this age. And some of them may not be what you expect to hear at all. Therefore, watch this video to the end. It will be interesting and useful. So, let's get started. The first thing that stands out when you look at Vera Wang is not her skin, figure, or even appearance. It's energy. Youth does not begin with the face. Youth begins with a lifestyle. Many people start aging much earlier than their biological age precisely because their lives become monotonous. Home, work, TV, the same routes, the same conversations. The brain stops receiving new impressions, and along with this, the inner fire gradually fades away. Vera Wang leads an active and diverse lifestyle. This is an extremely important detail. When a person is constantly faced with new tasks, new people, and new ideas, the brain continues to create new neural connections. Research shows that intellectual activity is directly related to the preservation of cognitive functions in old age. Simply put, the more novelty there is in life, the longer the brain stays young. Another important principle of Vera Wang is related to the fact that she continues to work and remains involved in her favorite business. Many people perceive retirement as a signal to gradually reduce activity. But the human body works differently. We need a goal. When a person has projects, ideas, and tasks that they want to wake up for in the morning, their brain works in a completely different way. Having meaning and engagement has a huge impact on health. People who feel needed and in demand often show a higher life expectancy and better health. This does not mean that you need to work without rest. It's about something else. It is important to maintain the feeling that you are creating something valuable and developing regardless of age. Special attention should be paid to the fact that Vera Wang works as a model and follows modern trends. At first glance, this may seem like a superficial habit, but in fact, there is a much deeper meaning here. When a person is interested in what is happening around him today, he remains psychologically connected to the present moment. Many people start to age precisely when they stop being interested in new things. They live with memories of the past and gradually lose contact with reality. Interest in the modern world supports flexible thinking. This quality is directly related to the youthfulness of the brain. Another important secret of Vera Wang is a lot of time outdoors. It seems like a trivial piece of advice, but most people seriously underestimate its importance. Modern people spend a lot of time indoors. House, car, office, shop. We literally cut ourselves off from the environment in which we have been evolving for thousands of years. Fresh air affects almost all body systems. The quality of sleep improves, stress levels decrease, and the immune system works more actively. Even a regular walk can significantly reduce the level of cortisol, a hormone of chronic stress that accelerates the aging process. It is especially useful to spend time in nature. But perhaps Vera Wang's most powerful secret isn't about physical activity or a career. He is in her attitude towards himself. She accepts her age, and this quality has great power. Many people spend an enormous amount of energy fighting the inevitable. They are afraid of aging. worry about every wrinkle, and constantly think about getting older, this approach creates chronic tension. And chronic stress is one of the main accelerators of age-related changes. Accepting age does not mean giving up self-care. This means ending the war on reality. When a person stops perceiving age as an enemy, it releases a huge amount of psychic energy. This energy can be directed towards development, health, movement, and the joy of life. Another principle that can be seen in Vera Wang's lifestyle is optimistic thinking. It is important to understand one detail here. Optimism is not a habit of ignoring problems. True optimism lies in the belief that any problem can be solved or overcome. This approach affects not only mood, but also physiology. When a person constantly expects the worst, his body is in an alarm mode. The level of stress hormones increases, sleep worsens, and inflammatory processes increase. All this accelerates aging. An optimistic outlook on life works differently. It helps you recover faster from difficulties, stay motivated, and maintain a high level of energy even during difficult periods. And finally, one of the most overlooked secrets of Vera Wang's youth is that she doesn't compare herself to other people. In the age of social media, this is especially important. A huge number of people look at other people's achievements, appearance, and lifestyle every day, after which they begin to feel worse. The problem is that the comparison is almost impossible to win. There will always be someone richer, more successful, younger, or more popular. If you build self-esteem on comparison, the internal tension will never disappear. It is much more useful to compare yourself only with yesterday's self. Have you become a little healthier, a little wiser, a little stronger? This approach creates a sense of progress and supports psychological well-being. The most important thing is that none of these principles require special genetics or huge amounts of money. Almost everyone can start implementing them today. And perhaps Vera Wang's main lesson is not how to look younger. It's about how to maintain a taste for life, regardless of the number in your passport. Friends, what do you think of this woman? Write your opinion in the comments. If this video was useful to you, then please like it and share the link with those who might find it particularly useful. We also recommend watching this video that's currently appearing on your screen.